sleep, you can solar snare out of that, you can combo that burst, but looks like it's LeBlanc.
And I think it's picking for, we're trying to think, what can we pick for the Kindred right now and have a really good mid and jungle synergy here. Interesting, they end up going for the Talia.
That scuttle mark spawned down there, they would not have been able to do anything. Kanavi trying to turn this into a gank though.
Yeah, Viper could be in a bit of trouble, has to flash immediately, but is that actually going to get him to safety as the frost shot comes in? It's decent work as the beat drops, and first blood to Guma, immediately answered there as Kanavi goes down, but getting Guma fed has been a pretty good thing here for HLE.
It's interesting because you look at the support roam timer too. Skarner here for On is on the way up.
Yeah, I have a feeling there is a troll in that brush as he dashes forward. Kanavi pops his head out. Let's see whether Zeus can keep himself alive. And the answer is absolutely he can. The Never Move comes in. Vision of Empire for the kill. And that is the second one for HLE.
That's some great patience here from Kanavi. Kanavi makes the early gank happen on the bot side, then gets a gank on the top side. That is critical because he has been struggling here against Shun these last couple games.
No. Delight roaming down. He's going to spot On here as Zeus in position. There is the Ixtal, and Delight in a lot of trouble. Vision of Empire is not going to help him, and Shun is going to grab another mark here. Kanavi moving up, trying to defend Zeus. He might be in trouble as well, as the Never Move is going to catch on to Shun, and Kanavi finds him. There is also the Demonic Ascension to keep Zeus alive. It's going to be another one here for HLE, and Zeus at 2-0. Still, things pretty even between Bin and Zeus as far as farm is concerned towards that top side, but HLE should be able to take down this dragon, and Kanavi claims his tribute as he gets that health bar filled up once again.
By that first blood, and now they're looking for Zeus.
Yeah, Weaver's Wall comes in, no flash available. The Demonic Ascension does bring him up, and let's see, the Never Move connects on tonight, and that wall did not last long enough. On finally makes his way in. Zeus is still alive for a very long time, but will finally be taken down as the Grubs are there in trade.
They bring 4 people, and this time they can take him down. They do give up topside though. That is Grubs, and Kanavi wants more.
Yeah, we'll see if he can actually pull off a dive. It's 4 top.
Yeah, Destiny Gate brings Zeka into the party as well, as Bin will at least try and pathmaker one of the positions. He goes all out, but goes all a little bit too far into the death chamber here, as HLE look for plates as well with this 4-stack top.
Yeah, not much of a chance there for Bin.
On HLE that he has to play into. It's not easy.
No, it's not easy at all. That's exactly what I was going to touch on is...
Oh, Kanavi puts On in the kennel here as a Solar Snare not quite going to connect onto Gumayushi. Zeka's moving down. Delight's here as well. Everyone moves in as Kanavi, he might be falling, but instead it's going to be On going down. No turret to be hitting this Trundle as he turns his attention towards Viper. Delight just barely tanks this one up, but Gumayushi is taken down. Knight standing his ground as Zeka able to sidestep a few of these abilities, but Knight is still very scary. And the threaded volley is flying in, just barely out of range. Is Zeka on this Twisted Fate as Delight with the surround sound is able to get for angles here as where gonna see where the Double Dragon can be collected. Here's the Flash Gold card is going to connect. The arrow lands on top as well. Lamb's Respite is going to be there as the Impale doesn't do that much. The Lamb's Respite is late as Shun, I don't know whether it's gonna save him here, and he's just eaten by the Trundle. Revenge for Kanavi.
That's gonna be HLE as well. They make the engage, Flash Gold card, and they're able to pull it off, even with On trying to peel for him and buy time.
And that's the problem with Kindred. The ult is nice, but if you're losing the fight, it doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't actually just immune you, it immunes them too. So when you come out and everyone is there, he can do nothing, and that's why I think he tried to hold it for so long to see if they could turn it around, burst someone down. But
one as like 0-7 Ashe in the bottom lane. They still won though, because it creates space for the rest of the team. Zeka now going to get caught up by this Skarner, thrown back by Knight as well as the arrow gets flashed just gorgeously. Zeka's got a gold guard though. There's nothing On can do about this as a hail of blades Skarner, and he will be taken out.
And I mean, I feel like Kanavi is going to be such a problem. This Trundle's getting so accelerated, and it's going to be even tankier.
Speak of the devil, the Impale is going to come through. Shun will arrive, but is it actually going to be enough as Kanavi just flashes on top of him, takes the King's Tribute. He will die, and the shutdown goes over to Shun. That could be very high value here.
Yeah, and now they're going to get Herald off the back of this too, so the hits kind of keep on coming. Kanavi punished very heavily for that, and I was really worried for BLG in that Kanavi felt like he was running away with the game. He's getting ahead of the pace. You're going to be able to steal stats from Bin, and if he gets too strong, you just can't kill him. But now you give the shutdown to Shun, you give another levels, and he's lost the gold lead, and the Herald is still in pocket. So This has been a bad stretch of play for HLE, but their other members are still very strong.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a turret that should fall for Bin, as, never mind, it takes him a little while longer. Finally, does come on through. The backdoor bonus, not going to...
He has 24 stacks already. There's a ton of additional health here for that Swain.
Yeah, he is going to be able to take this turret himself, so that minion wave is not going to go down this time around. This might be an opportunity to go for some sort of fight. Rocks flying through, but the poke isn't necessarily landing, as now the Rift Herald is going to pop out, a teleport in from the Swain. As the Weaver's Wall comes on through, Zeus just gets over the top of the Wizard of Empire, the never move! My God, the damage! And everyone is going to explode. Shun is in that Lamb's Respite as On gets into the backline. They take down Gumayushi, but it's this Swain that's the problem, and you are never moving if Zeus has you in his sights. Now BLG trying to escape, and Zeka will just hold on in position. Kanavi gonna hit him with a bat, and down goes the Skarner again.
And I have seen this game before, back-to-back days. Down a game, 1-2 for HLE. The Swain comes out from Zeus, and it is heroics from the top laner against Lion, and again over here against BLG. That never move changed the game, gets them soul points. The pull is big for the CC, and it's huge for the healing that comes through as well. They just can't take him out.
Oh, Arrow connects on tonight. The Vision of Empire is going to do a fair bit of damage, but Kanavi turning up, that's going to be the biggest problem. Zeus with some lightning hands takes out the Skarner. Now the rest of HLE are moving forward. Gumayushi going to use the flick back in order to close distance. That's kind of funny, as Delight is going to get taken down. Ulti from Viper still doing a whole lot of work. As Knight at about 200 health, it's a double kill for Viper. The flick back comes in, and they've overextended. Zeus still trying to chase them down because there's Zeka moving in, but HLE, I think they just need to, cut their losses at this point, as Zeka is going to try and get on top of Knight. He finds it as there's a demonic ascension, but he ascends a little too far, and now Zeka needs to find this angle. Viper with the rebuttal, but it's a double. The wildcards takes out Shun, but Viper is going to be there, and he is going to take him.
But they're right back on it.
All right. Kanavi clearing out vision where he can. On is going down exceptionally low to this Baron. He's going to have to go for a reset, as the Hawkshot does spot him out. Out of turret, going to be taken here by HLE here in time. Zeus just moving into the pit. Kanavi going to join him. The Weaver's Wall just to block them off, as Zeka walking around the side. On in a lot of trouble as he's pulled back by the never move. It's Delight that grabs that one. The arrow straight into Bin as Gumayushi raining down the arrows, and the AoE is just revolting. HLE have routed them, and they'll take the free Baron and look to set up Silver Scrapes.
They're going to take the Baron, they're going to take the fight, they're going to take the game. It feels like it is a Game 5 in Daejeon.
The crowd erupts here as they know they're going to get some more entertainment. Zeus a teleport to the bottom side to get more work done on the towers, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, On shows up, thankfully level 7, so was able to get back out onto the map exceptionally quickly and soaks up some minions that were joining the bottom lane via Zeus. But that is going to be Soul as well for Hanwha Life Esports. And this is a TF Ashe composition, right? You can never surprise them. They press Destiny, you can see everyone on the map. Hawkshot just sails by, you can see everyone on the map. To say that they're on the ropes feels like a bit of an understatement here. As On, yeah, he's just not going to get over that wall, unfortunately. Level 9 now, at least, as Kanavi throws down the kennel. The arrow is going to sail by. The flickback doesn't quite work. Now Zeus just going gold and buying all of that space, but Bin throws him into the wall. The Swain is taken down, and Viper is able to grab that kill. Even On is able to survive. That takes a Baron off the map and really slows down HLE.
Very risky move, but a good aggressive one there from BLG. It looked like most of BLG were saying, okay, kite back, let it expire. Bin goes in, though, and helps him take him out. Shun in trouble.
Yeah, Gumayushi looking for an angle there, but doesn't quite get it. Solar Snare not going to quite land either, but BLG still has some fight left in them, as this Siege minion just kind of being babysat, and the inner turret will fall.
Possible to have any chance in a game like this, but they want to make HLE work for it.
Navi's just moving so incredibly quickly. It's Cloud Soul working out, not to mention the Cloud Rift there as well. So HLE overloading everywhere is what it feels like. Inhibitor turret going to get taken down relatively low, but BLG doing a decent job in defending for now. But this inhibitor turret towards the bottom side is already, though, here for HLE is Kanavi getting to work on this Baron alongside Gumayushi. This will not last very long with BLG in position. Shun still making his way in, as Zeka could be in a little bit of trouble, getting danced on by Shun right now. As the Solar Snare only landing onto one. Zeus happy to tank that one up, as now BLG trying to walk the tightrope of this team fight. And Zeus just walking forward into them. Still it's going to be the pushback. Viper takes down Guma to start this fight off, as Zeus goes golden. They've gotten rid of Shun, who didn't have that Lance Respite from before. And Delight looks for the angle towards Knight. He's trying to dance away from them, but it's not going to work. Ben falls. Kanavi is going to aid him, and Zeus finds the angle onto Knight. On just fighting against Zeka, but he will be going down. And HLE, they're just looking to finish off the game now, as Kanavi completes the ace and sets up Silver Scrapes here at the MSI final.
HLE run them over in the final fight and take us to that game 5.
What an incredible performance. The bounce back from HLE. It is not going to be that 3-1 once again, as they will take down the Nexus and make us go the distance here.